Hi everybody, welcome back in as Reader and Medium Rosalind. How are you? I hope you're doing well today. I think it's time for a daily read. Find out what's happening for today. I hope you can see okay. I'm adjusting the camera because I moved everything over, so that's like the reality. It's like it happens. You want to adjust things. You want things to look good when you come on, and you're part of the soul family. I want things to be good for you. Thank you for joining me here again. I wanted to spend time with you all about your higher self reading. Okay, so this is for you. It's about what you need to know in your higher self, what your spirit guides may have to say. Okay, what you need to know at this time about your higher self, your healing and alchemy. So it could be about what you're going through right now, what happened to you a few months ago and you're still trying to figure it out, etc. Okay, let's get into this energy and information. All right, let me get a sip of my coffee. I just had a small one today, just a little something. All right, Mother, Father, God, blessed Holy Spirit, spirits of the pure white light, spirits of the benevolent loving light of God, of our divine creator source, would you like to speak and let the viewers know what they should know about their higher self right now, their higher self reading, their spirit guide reading, the messages that want to come through in the highest loving light for them, so they'll have clarity on what it is that they want to understand. Okay. All right, I'm taking all of these because they came through when I was asking the questions. So let me get also some from the tarot. All right. Are there any benevolent loving guides from the pure white light that would like to come through and speak your spirit guide messages for the viewers watching right now? What are the messages you have for the viewers right now? What are the messages? What do you want them to understand while they're listening? They want to know. The viewers want to know from their spirit guides, from their higher light guides, ancestors of the pure light. What is it that you want them to know now? Okay, I just heard one of your guys say that you need your medicine, so they want you to have healing. Medicine in ancient, in our ancestors' time, it literally meant to go and heal and to take things, do things that will help in your healing. That was your medicine then, okay? Let's see, we have the Seven of Pentacles, okay? We have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Fool. We have the King of Cups. We have the King of Wands here. It's interesting they're both side by side like that. All right, let's see what we have from the light deck. We have Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. Your guidance is divinely guided. Akasha, okay? Those are like your life records, your soul records, even from past lives. Sisterhood of the Rose. Beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. Okay, some of you are definitely vibing in that energy, or you want to know if you should pursue that energy. Break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Ancestral patterns, healing, and rewriting the future. Isn't that a beautiful card? Soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. I feel like that's a direct message to those of you who are looking into being a healer, working with roots and herbs, working with magic, working with the moon energy, the sun energy, working with, ancestral ways of healing that your ancestors used to do. I feel like you need to understand you don't have to be alone doing that. Leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. Yes. Just say yes. Yes. Just say yes. Warrior woman. If you weren't afraid, what would you do? If you weren't afraid, what would you do? The ever unfolding rose, cracked open, is happening for you, not to you. The ever unfolding rose, cracked open, is happening for you, not to you. The age of light, you've been training for this for lifetimes. The age of light, you've been training for this for lifetimes. Okay. The first thing I'm really getting here very clearly with the tarot that's laid out here is that some of you are in a position of lack. You had some sort of experience that took you out of your career, took you out of your normal financial flow, or you're waiting for something to come through. Okay? For some of you, I'm going to be very blunt. Some of you are waiting for like child support, an enforcement order to come through. You're waiting for a judge to sign off on something. It involves a male baby daddy, okay? You might call him your child's father, but that's what I'm seeing here. Okay, for some of you, you're trying to pin down the responsibilities within your family, not just a baby daddy, but in your family, there's males who have not done what they're supposed to do, and it's kept you from pursuing or securing a future within the family means. So you may notice in your family that there's generational lack. There's a poverty mindset that needs to be cleared away and cleansed. Your spirit guides are showing this and letting it all out here so you can do this. Be the fool and make a new beginning. People might call you a fool. They might say you're running into something brand new. You need to keep yourself safe. You're going to lose money. You don't know what you're doing. But some of you are meant to start a brand new path like the fool. They're showing us here. Your spirit guides are showing us here. You waited for money to grow, waited to see your bank account grow, tried to get your money and funds together through work, entrepreneurial stuff, whatever it was, and you came up short. So you need this new beginning. You need to take off and take some risks here. And some people consider that foolish. If they didn't make money or create generational wealth that way, then they think that you're being foolish. Okay, but right here, I'm seeing it. This is how you're going to clear up some things. You're going to have to think outside the box. You're going to have new ideas coming in. You're going to have to possibly network with new people. Okay, why? Because it's issues here. It's issues with the men in the family, the men that are around you, the baby daddies, the brother-in-law, the brothers who never get it together. And they need things. They're always pulling and draining on the women in the family, pulling and draining on the feminine, because the feminine is there. The feminine is like earth. I mean, we're always there. We're always trying to help. We're always looking for ways to love those who haven't treated us well. We're looking to fill in the gaps with lack. All of that. Okay, so I'm seeing that very clearly in the tarot. Here in the light deck, this is your spirituality also that your spirit guides are speaking on. These are your spiritual messages also. Okay, they're highly spiritual. I feel like these messages are more of an activation for you, okay? This here, where it says the age of light, you've been training for this for lifetimes. This is your higher self coming together with you now. This is also previous life coming together with you now. They're letting you know that you need to take this leap. Okay, just like the fool showed up to let you know to take risks, here it's showing up again. It's time for you to take these leaps. Whatever you've been thinking on, imagining, dreaming on, is an easier way to be centered, at peace, grounded, consistent, wealth. This fertile kind of abundance where the ground is fertile in your life. Things are just flowing into you consistently. You feel safe and protected. Hell yeah, do it. The warrior woman is here. If you weren't afraid, what would you be doing? If you weren't afraid, if you weren't holding back, listening to other people, if you weren't sitting back saying, well, if I do that, it's going to look different than anyone in my family. If I do that, it's going to be different than anyone he's had in his relationships. If I do that, the teachers at school, they're not going to understand why I'm doing these things at home with my kids to help them expand and grow. Oh, if I do that, what will the people in the community think? They'll think I'm different. They'll think I'm sticking out. Yeah, you are. Because you're following your actual soul path and you're listening to higher spirit. You're listening to your healed ancestors. Okay? Yeah, some of you, I'm being told specifically, all of this is going to get going when you start in with your spiritual bath. Okay, I'm also hearing some of you have a whole army to protect you. Okay, you just need to understand your shadow self and to get rid of that fear, because it's not doing anything but keeping you stuck, keeping you in poverty, keeping you in depression, keeping you in anxiety, because you're not in your fear. You're not exploring it and trying to remove those blocks that are keeping you from what you really want. The more you understand that, the clearer things will be. You do have hope. You have unlimited availability to access these things. And, you know, sometimes during readings, I will see for that person exactly, you know, those things that are blocking them mentally and emotionally. But you have to remember this. Yes, this is for you. Yes, it is. Just like for others, yeah, it can be for you. You know, for some people, it's just clearing up sugar. Did you know that? Sugar is not natural. I don't know if you all knew that. Sugar is not natural. A lot of people get clear and start to even have dreams and prophetic visions and all of that. Drum journeys that are so clear, so crystal clear, just by dropping sugar out of their diet. Okay? Yes, it's true. I've seen it. I've experienced it. It's a real thing. It's real. It makes this real in your life. Some of you is just from not walking, not moving. Some of us are literally inside, sitting down, only moving when we have to, not wanting to get up, not wanting to go outside, you know, every few hours, take a 10-minute walk. Do you know how much that improves your energy and your clarity in your mind and in your brain? Some of us are only eating processed snacks and fast food. That's all some people are eating. I mean, it's really crazy how much your mind and your body feels better and clears up by putting the right things in it. I could go on and on about that, because I've seen in my group, in my own tribe, the people that I worked with, and when I was in training with shamanic healing and shamanic journey and everything, I used to actually physically go every month for 10 months. That's how long it took for my shamanic training. And I've seen these things like with my own eyes. I mean, it is such a big deal. If you could add like an herbal tea, something simple like mint, lavender, chamomile, something like that. Add that and see how it starts to affect you. What happens? How do you feel? Okay? Things like that. When you're speaking to other people around you at work, speaking to your kids, speaking to family members who, you know, you think they might not understand something, just start putting a few of these activations in there. Yeah, I'm ready. I think that would be good because something new has to come in. Okay. They don't get it. Oh, well. They don't get, oh, well, so what? Yeah, they don't get it. That doesn't mean you should stop your life because someone else is not understanding. Okay. Put it in there like, yeah, I'm planning more investments. I mean, my kids, they're going to have wealth left over, you know, even after I'm gone. It'll be generational. Put it in there. Simple. Start saying it. Start activating these things around you. Different, isn't it? Oh, goodness. You know what? This reading feels very clear. It feels like, yes, you're going to be safe. Step out and take that leap of faith. We're here. Your Ogun is here. Your ancestors. Your spirit guides of benevolent, loving light. Okay? The vibration and the frequency of love, healing, wealth is here for you, okay? Don't stay stuck. Don't. All right. I will see you all again soon. Take care. Have a beautiful rest of your day, okay? Bye-bye.